While many personal care manufacturers are familiar with automating their clean in place or CIP practices, there are still many facilities whose clean out of place or COP practices are manual. In this video series, we will take a look at the journey from manual to automated COP and how manufacturers are benefiting from this transformation, both within their cleaning processes as well as in their production processes. Welcome to our video series, The Journey from Manual to Automated Clean Out of Place. I have with me Pete Barrie, Product Management Director for Sani-Matic, and Susan Youngquist, Global Technical Consultant and Validation Manager for Ecolab. In this video, we'll talk about the benefits of automated cabinet washers and making the switch to them. Last time we talked about the challenges of COP. Why switch to automated cleaning with cabinet washers? Susan?
Yeah, I think there are really three key reasons why you'd want to make this change. The first being safety improvement. You could really make transformational improvements in the safety of the cleaning operation. You could reduce the operator exposure to the chemistry and reduce repetitive motion risk by going with an automated cleaning process. You can also move more towards a right first time cleaning. When manual cleaning is happening, so often the operator is cleaning and scrubbing the equipment until it's clean, whatever the operator's interpretation of that might be. But with an automated system, you can validate that your cleaning method is effective. You get it clean the first time, you get it clean every time. And then finally, we can reduce and optimize utilities that are used with each cleaning cycle. That's optimizing your water and your chemistry usage as well.
Yeah, so some additional notes there. Cabinet washers extend the repeatability, reliability, automation, and recordability and validation of CIP into COP cleaning. So many viewers might be familiar with CIP, and it's a very automated process, and they might not realize that there's an equivalent automated process for COP cleaning, and that's a cabinet washer. So again, just like CIP, these cabinet washers can be recordable. You can have software packages where you're recording all the critical variables within the system. They're repeatable, so the spray coverage, if it's going to spray these parts in this orientation the first time, it's going to do it the 10th time, the 100th time. It's repeatable. There's also other advantages of cabinet washers that aren't quite seen in CIP. So drying capabilities. So a lot of times the parts come out of the process, they need to be cleaned, and then sometimes they need to be dried before they go back into the process. In this case, cabinet washers, because they're contained, we can add drying systems to these cabinet washers and automatically dry them as well as clean them. And finally, again, COP clean in place, inherently you're handling the parts. You're taking them out of the process and you're cleaning them and putting them back onto the process. So the more we can automate that part handling of just being in a cabinet washer and automatically cleaning, the less part damage, the less lost parts. So it's going to really save on your part cost as well.
Okay, so faster, safer, cleaner. It all sounds kind of like a no-brainer, and that all facilities should be switching their manual cleaning processes over to automated cleaning immediately. So what's the catch? What are the roadblocks that they'll need to remove from manually cleaning to get to that automated cleaning?
Yeah, so I think the first one is capital spend, right? So this equipment is more expensive than those COP parts washers. So if you're doing something manual cleaning today and you look at a COP parts washer as a solution, and also a cabinet washer as a solution, you're getting more and more costly to do these types of systems. So what we do is we say, look at the ROI, right? So we've talked about a lot of utility savings, a lot of labor savings, a lot of just recordable and repeatable methods. Because we're often saving time to clean, people are often getting back to production much faster. So that's one of the biggest return on investment. So when you look at the capital investment for these types of equipment, you have to compare it to the actual return that you get on that. And usually that's very fast. And a lot of that's due to that labor savings and then that return to production savings. So if you didn't get another hour of production in a day or a week, right there, that's a lot of dollars usually. A lot of space and facilities is also a concern, right? So much of the manual cleaning, is in certain clean rooms, and someone might be thinking, where am I going to put this cabinet washer? Well, a lot of the manual cleaning is replaced by this equipment. So usually you can reconfigure your washroom to handle these types of cabinet washers. And then there's utilities. So that's a barrier. You have certain manual cleaning utilities. You have spray guns and foam wands and things like that. When you're putting in an automated washer like this, you have to perhaps bring new drops, water drops, steam drops, drain drops, things like that. So there are some barriers where you have to look at the capital investment, look at the space you have, and look at the utilities and try to figure out what you're going to do there.
And I think as we talk through this, you can imagine it's a big project. We're talking about a fundamental change in the way cleaning happens. We need to respect that. And so manufacturers need to really take this on and own it, understand it's going to take a lot of planning, a significant amount of resources for execution. One of the key things that a manufacturer can do to drive success in this kind of project is to identify a project sponsor. There are going to be hurdles along the way, but your project sponsor can help you overcome those hurdles. You'll want that communication to be high, wide, and deep in your organization so that at all levels and at all functions, everyone's aware and aligned with the project direction. Your project sponsor is going to help connect all the different operations within your company. They're going to ensure that sanitation and operations, safety, quality, HR, all of those organizations are aligned behind this project because it's going to take that full village within your company to make this happen. Your project sponsor can be the key to that success.
Got it. So it sounds like the end user needs to partner with the right companies and get buy-in from all departments with someone who can really drive the project forward. Thanks, Susan and Pete, and be sure to join us for our next episode when we'll discuss the detailed considerations needed for automated cabinet washers.